That was a very dramatic entry. Let me put on my glasses before I begin because some of y'all say that you cannot recognize me without them. In this video, you will see how to wear a choker necklace with hijab. I'll show you 3, 4 and possibly more different but super easy ways of wearing this. You can use any choker you have. In fact, you can use any necklaces, but I'll be using sparkly chokers, a shiny but casual choker, and a super casual choker like this cheetah one, as well as the one that I'm wearing in this video. So let's keep this here and let's get started. Assalamu alaikum Bliifians, you're watching Bliifee, the place to be for balancing your lifestyle with deen and dunya. So let's get started with how to wear a choker necklace with your hijab in many different ways. The first way. So I start off by putting the hijab on my head, and one side is long and one side is short. I set it up neatly on my head and just fold it from the sides. Now I'm going to pin these two together with an oval pin from inside. All I'm going to be doing is weaving it in and out and just securing the pin by closing it. And there we go. We're done with the first step. Now I'm putting this choker on before we move on to the second step. So putting on the choker is the second step, and once that is in place, all you're going to do is take the longer side and just drape it over your shoulder. Now my hijab here is very bulky and thick, so it looks a little bit bulky, but you can, if you have a thin hijab, you can do it very smoothly. The second thing you can do is drape it over your shoulder, but in a way that it falls down on your arm as well and covers your arm. It looks very elegant. If you like, you can pull that one up and it creates a nice flowy drapey kind of look in the front. Make sure you tuck in the back of your choker necklace inside the hijab, which I haven't done clearly, but if you do it, it looks much more neater. Another way of draping it on your shoulder is first by pleating it, which creates a much more sophisticated and clean look. You're going to alternate the folds, and once you're done putting them all together, all you got to do is drape it and pin it if you want to keep it in place. You might need to tuck in the fold area because it kind of pops out sometimes, but up to you, whatever suits you. This is how it looks from the side and the back. It covers up everything. Make sure that your top is covering your back as well, because there is not much coverage at the back with the hijab itself. Now before we move on to the second step, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and let's go. The second hijab style. Again, I'm going to be starting with a long side and a short side, and I'm putting on my choker necklace. And what I'm going to be doing now here is pulling up the back of the hijab and putting it on my front, and it drapes very beautifully. And this is the base of any look of the second style. You're going to take the long side and just tuck it into the back like how I'm showing you here. You can pin it in so that it doesn't fall out. You can also pin the drape of the hijab if you like. I'm just keeping it like that for demonstration purposes. Or the second way you can do this is just let it be the way it is. Just in this case, you can put it equally on both sides. The third thing is to take the long side and then drape it over the top of the first drape. Now the first drape that you did from behind helps in concealing the back of the choker necklace, and that sometimes exposes your back, and so when you drape it the second time over, that kind of conceals that back which was exposed previously. Obviously, if you're wearing a top like me in this one, which is concealing completely, you won't have to worry about that, but this is just something you can keep in mind for future. This is how it looks from the back and the front. There's absolutely nothing showing. It was very simple. Now the third style is, I'm going to be using a straight hijab pin to do the same thing that I did initially. All I'm doing is weaving it in and out, and I'm going to be ending the weave securely in a place so that it doesn't poke out or poke me later on. I personally prefer this over the oval pin. Now I'm taking my choker necklace here, and the first step is to put it on and secure it from the back. Now adjust it as you like it. Taking the long side, you're just going to be draping it over your head like I'm showing you here. You can make your adjustments as you like. If you like to tuck in your hijab a little bit so that the necklace shows a bit more, or if you like to pull it up to your front, it covers the chest very nicely. This is how it looks from the back and the sides, and coming back to the front. I'm just posing here showing you how it looks from different angles. Now the fourth way is you put on the hijab normally, and all you're going to be doing is wrapping your hijab like you do normally. This is a very basic hijab style. All you're going to be doing is wrapping it around as usual and pinning it down. Just a normal basic hijab style. This is our base. Adjust it like you want it. I like to bring the back to the front. And now I'm going to be putting on my choker necklace and securing it at the back. Now, because the back looks a little bit weird here, we're going to take a different shawl. You can use a much more decorative one, but I'm using a very plain and simple one here. And all you have to do is put it on your head to cover up the back. It looks super elegant and can come very handy for brides, especially the Indian brides and Southeast Asian brides who have a shawl draped on their head during their weddings. You can also let it flow on the back because the main purpose here is to cover up the back. You can bring one side to the front and one side at the back, or just play around with it and see what suits your outfit. Different outfits have different things that suit that outfit. So depending on that, go with what you feel like. And then another thing you can do with the same base here, with the same basic hijab style, is I'm using a casual one here. So after I put up this choker here, I'm pulling up the back to the front and draping it over my hijab and pinning it. So now that you can do anything you want, you can add another shawl there if you like, or wear a concealing top. And for purposes of style, I'm showing you how you can add some sunglasses or any glasses if you wear glasses. The folds that we created in the basic hijab style, you can put those sunglasses inside those folds so your hijab style is not interrupted. Make sure the pin is below the place where your sunglasses will sit, because otherwise it's going to be distorted. I'm readjusting my pin here so because of this reason. And now straighten up my sunglasses. It looks amazing. Give it a shot. You can also put your sunglasses on the top of your head just for style purposes or when you don't want to use the sunglasses. So it looks amazing for a casual look, just a normal hijab style for the base, and drape it as you wish. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because it helps me make more videos for you. And until next time, live your beliefs and stay tuned to Bliifee. Don't go yet, we're going on to the bloopers. Yep, so my glasses just wouldn't go in and they were super stubborn and frustrating. Look at me struggle, just look at that. Oh god, I can't find the fold. Okay, there we go. I finally found it. Whew, yay! Oh no! Did this run out of battery? Oh. It didn't run out of battery. Okay. No, it ran out of battery. Okay, what do we have here? I'm struggling to take out this, or even put it out in the first place. So now it's stuck. It's stuck in my hijab. I hate it when this happens. Don't you, ladies? Like, you don't want to ruin your hijab. But no, these chokers, these necklaces are determined to ruin your hijab. And the same thing happens here too. Again, it's stuck. I don't want to break the necklace. I don't want to spoil the hijab. But actually, who cares?